Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
Today we're here to talk about fish fries. They are these awesome ingredients. They're this awesome food where we take really thin bits of fish and we fry it. You know, we batter it and we fry it and they make little fries.
Wait, so Nate, you're talking about taking fish, slice it into relatively small, thin strips,
really thin, and then we want it to like flash fry,
and then batter it.
Yes,
and then you'd serve several,
like a whole box.
Yeah.
You know, like
that's already,
like Burger King has chicken fries.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fish fries.
Well, two things. One, we mean a different kind of fish fry. More expansive version of what you're talking about. Two, the thing you're describing already has a name. It's fish sticks.
No, fish sticks are minced up fish that are put into the thing. I think he's describing fish fingers.
No, the fish don't have fingers, they have fins.
No, it's a British thing. And you eat it with vanilla
pudding.
They
call cookies biscuits. We don't have truck with their language here.
You guys said we were doing an episode on fish fries. Yes. I assumed it was going to be a new item that we were going to have at our fish fry. Okay. I see what
So, it is Lent. Welcome. During Lent, the church calls upon each of us to give up meat on every Friday. And
this may or may not be a giant conspiracy started by St. Peter to sell more fish.
Almost certainly was. Given that fully 1/3 of the apostles were known to be fishermen by trade, this is almost certainly collusion. It's like, hey, we're not telling you to buy from Zebedee. We're just saying he gives you the best prices. But the church calls upon us to refrain from eating meat on Lenten Fridays. It probably would have behooved me to look up the relevant canons of canon law, but meh.
Yes.
Now,
it's fine.
On Good Friday, we are also called to fast. On Good Friday and on Ash Wednesday. So those days, we should both have abstinence, which is no meat, and fasting, which is little food. We're not going to get into the technicals here. Just eat less than you normally would.
I mean, I think technically, according to the canon law, it just says less. It doesn't have the rules that we were taught growing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, by meat, they mean we hadn't invented taxonomy yet for stuff when we made this rule. So if it lives in water, it's not meat, it's fish because they don't bleed as much.
So
which is how alligator is fish.
Totally in.
Capybara is fish.
Muskrat is fish.
Depending where you live.
Yep. Sometimes beaver is also fish.
Yes, this is the church's pre-Linnaean taxonomy, where this means basically land-dwelling animals, land-dwelling mammals specifically, and your non-aquatic birds.
So what you're saying is, you could totally have penguin.
I don't know that there's anything against it. Yes,
and it's not like it gets some
you can
rules
source it
because they're protected.
Yeah, if you can source
probably.
it. Yeah.
I imagine they're an oily bird.
Yeah. Oh no, I imagine it's like everything nobody likes about fish, combined with like everything nobody likes about chicken.
Somehow it tastes like nothing but fish.
You know, it's like nothing and is outrageously dry, but it's incredibly fatty and fishy.
You know what? That sounds very penitential.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do like the number of times where things that we're like, this is definitely not a fish, we're allowed having a bishop taste it and go, nope, this is a penance.
No, this is totally penitential. Oh my goodness.
Just like,
You're making me hate myself and every decision I've made that's led me here. I think this counts.
I kind of appreciate there's a number of people that will be like a high church Protestant who still celebrate it but follow different rules. Like it's not no meat on Fridays. They are like you can have hot dogs and bologna because that is a modern equivalent of this is what poor people eat.
There's a modern equivalent of tripe.
Yeah, it's a protein, but is it great? No, it's just food.
It all depends. If you're a small child, you live almost entirely off of a diet of chicken nuggets and hot dogs.
So not bologna then, but olive loaf.
Maybe head cheese.
Hey, now, don't be mean to head cheese.
We're embracing the letter here, not the spirit.
Yes.
But Jess is correct. There is all the appearance of a conspiracy to force you to eat fish. Yeah. It was the predominant occupation among the apostles. We know that fish was the only meal that the Lord ever is known to have prepared for anyone in the 21st chapter of John. Although, oddly, he serves fish for breakfast, which doesn't sound appealing, but I'm sure that's cultural.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue that he technically, also, made wine, but that's, slightly different way.
Well, he made a lot of bread. He made a lot of bread. He multiplied so many loaves.
So this year, instead of doing, like, the monk's diet...
They all ate and were satisfied.
Should we do the Bible diet? We could have wine with bread and fish. which are all technically allowed on Fridays.
It just seems like we're eating the French diet.
I didn't say cheese.
Fair.
I suppose you could probably have a little feta. I'm
Cheese.
sure they had goat cheese.
Head cheese
then,
doesn't count as cheese.
But
It's not dairy.
what we want to do is we want to urge you to embrace Catholic weirdness. Mm-hmm. There was a time in this country when Catholics were known by the pejorative mackerel snapper.
And then we invented the fillet of fish. And everyone agreed that was much better than the pineapple slice on a piece
Then
of
the
bread.
hula burger.
The fillet of fish was, in fact, invented in response to Catholics not eating meat on Fridays. Yes. There are still places in this
country.
country.
Hula burger.
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, it was a piece of pineapple with unwarmed American cheese on it. And somehow, McDonald's was surprised that an actual fish patty sold better to the Catholics on a Friday in Lent.
Aside from the slice of cheese, that sandwich is an Arby's April Fool's Day prank on vegetarians.
Yes, but they didn't even grill the pineapple.
I'm just saying, though, that is the sort of thing Arby's would do just to make fun of vegetarians on April Fool's Day.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, on to being weirdly Catholic by eating muskrat or whatever.
So, if you're in the Archdiocese of Detroit, it is known that, essentially as a standing dispensation, muskrat is permissible during Lent. It is a fish for the purposes of the church law.
And down in actual Detroit
There
area
are a
proper,
few churches
there
that
are
actually
a few
do it.
churches that have muskrat for their fish fries.
Now, I have never had muskrat. I'm always busy during Lent at the fish fry that Nate and I run, so we never get down to try the muskrat, but it sounds penitential to me. Maybe it's just because musk is in the name, but it just...
As is rat.
And rat.
We're gonna have to figure something out.
Like it's appetizing as
Neither of these things sound appealing.
Especially as the description I've heard is like oily and gristly.
We're gonna have to figure something out about this. I mean, there's no way of getting it back to us in time where it would still be fresh and warm.
Which doesn't make it
Which
necessarily
actually
worse.
makes it.
Are either of your Lenten travels in the Archdiocese?
No. Well.
No, because that one's
okay.
The one that would normally be
Then what we will do?
Probably still Lansing, but the one that would get close would technically though not be in Lent this year.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're actually pretty close to the Archdiocese here. I just don't know where the nearest muskrat is.
Yeah, and I've only seen them down
The other side.
in Detroit
area. Yeah, downriver.
It's not like we're going to the next county over and they're making it.
That'd be amazing.
I mean, I've seen that school basement.
I've seen some crazy stuff. It's like a whole different world it'll appear. But we would urge you to simply find whatever your nearest fish fry is and support it.
And if by some chance you happen to go to your nearest fish fry that you are supporting happens to be a place that sells muskrat, please tell us about it.
Leave us a review. Please, let us know.
Send us pictures.
Or if it's like in another area that has a weird thing, like maybe someone's in like Louisiana and you get alligator.
We will take that as well.
Because I'm pretty sure I've had alligator, but it's been up here, so who knows if they made it right.
I think they just eat endless crawfish.
I'm fairly certain we don't have any viewers in Brazil, but if you can get capybara.
I mean, on one hand, I don't want to know what capybara. Capybara is the animal that every other animal decided they were chill with, so I feel bad if anyone eating that. Although I totally understand. It's like the size of a medium dog. That's a lot of meat for,
Rodents are not supposed to be that large. They're literally rodents of unusual size.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Which means they must be destroyed. Because we fear what we don't understand.
They're very rarely found in fire bogs, so we're okay.
Yeah, and they seem sweet.
Yes. They just like to chill. But anyway, fish fries, where you go to eat fish. And usually some form of potato.
Well, potato.
But not fish made into French fries, apparently.
Listen, if they serve fish sticks, that's fine. Listen, I am open to discussing later offering fish fries, and we'll see if it sells.
I kind of want to try it. But I'm a little concerned that our fish, it doesn't have enough connective tissue, and if we cut it that thin and small, it will probably fall apart.
We'll talk to the fishmonger of what kind of fish we can slice up nice and thin, or they'll sell us to us nice and thin. This is the point of having a fishmonger. He knows these things.
Right.
Yes.
He knows fish.
Although we probably should send along his daughter's thank you card for the kids' open house with you.
Totally should. Totally
They talk
should.
online and stuff, but because they're in different schools, it hasn't made it to them.
Yeah, reasonable. But if it's a Knights of Columbus fish fry, great. If your parish is running a fish fry, great. If there's not a fish fry around you, maybe you're called to start one. Just as a way for Catholics to be different, as a way to build community among your parish, and in case that your Knights of Columbus or other organizations running it, it may be their largest charitable fundraiser of the year, which funds all of their other good works.
I mean, if you're in a large city, you can always attempt to be ecumenical and find out what's in that secret white sauce that the Greek Orthodox have at their fish fry.
Listen!
We want to know. It's not just mayo.
Yeah. If I could get them to tell me, I would steal it. But they know I would steal it, so they won't tell me. Ah!
They are preventing you from sinning by not letting you steal their fish sauce.
Well, it's Orthodox. There's no sitting in Orthodoxy anyway. It's all standing. It's exhausting. 3 hours, there's a deacon just running around screaming wisdom. I don't know. So many icons.
Yes, well, we'll have to do one about, essentially the history of each church based on, what brain type they have, where clearly the Orthodox all have ADHD. We have 20 things to look at and screaming and running around.
There's always something.
Do we sit in pews? No, we stand. Just wander around.
Mill about.
Looking at the art is spiritual.
In fairness, I've never been to an Orthodox church, just Eastern Catholic, so I'm extrapolating.
Yes, and the closest rite we've been to actually had pews. There were people that kind of wandered around on the outside, but
I think that's mostly a North American thing. All of our churches have pews.
we enjoy sitting.
We do. We love sitting. I'm doing it right now.
Plus, all of our churches were made after the invention of pews. It's not like you're trying to retrofit, this great cathedral and, be like, no, I can't figure out the pattern.
Yeah. Well, and it's wild. So you see
This
pictures.
is my square. This tile is my family. This has been in my family for
800 years. Our square. One of us is buried down there.
I chipped my tooth on this square. When my brother, in good Christian love, pushed me down. He pushed you down in good Christian love in the middle of church? He pushed...
Well, no, we were both below the age of reason. It was fine.
He said it was good Christian love.
Pretty sure he was lying, so that's 2 sins.
We were supposed to be kneeling. His nudge was just a little too effective.
In his defense, I was standing when I was supposed to be kneeling. I was standing on one foot, actually.
So if you want to have the first all-standing fish fry, you go for it. Mm-hmm. It'll be wild.
And then invite me, because I kind of want to see it. I won't be able to make it, but I kind of want to be invited.
For this, we might make an exception.
Yes. But not for the muskrat.
So we have wandered far off topic because that's what we do.
That's what we do. Just
I didn't write a script, so
embrace being a mackerel snapper. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. Be weird. Be Catholic. Mm-hmm. Or is it be Catholic, be weird? Either way.
Order.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
and go down below. Once again, if you attend a interesting fish fry, doesn't even have to be like interesting animal. It could just be perhaps they have a very unique way of like serving fish. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. There's lots of different ways to do it.
Maybe they put pickles in their coleslaw. The heathens.
At least it's not raisins.
Now I really want to put relish in our coleslaw.
And actually, raisins in the proper coleslaw would be pretty tasty.
No, raisins in coleslaw are totally fine.
This is some potato salad we're talking about.
This is a potato salad.
Oh, I love the fact that in the Midwest we have several salads that contain no vegetables.
Maybe they don't serve coleslaw. Maybe they serve potato salad.
Ooh, should we consider potato salad?
No.
We couldn't possibly replace the coleslaw. There'd be a revolt, but
I don't think we can do potato salad in the volume that we do coleslaw.
Sure.
Yeah, that seems like the type of thing that you take your old potatoes for the next night's meeting and just make potato salad out of it, not for, the fish fry itself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But anyway, comment below. Interesting fish fry. Interesting non-fish but technically Lenten things. Like, do you have like a vegan soup night or something? I've heard of places that do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or send us a picture of you and your priest at a fish fry. I don't know.
Or you and your favorite capybara.
Yeah. And until next time, remember to live your faith.
Love your faith.
Share that love.